Hi everyone, my name's John T. Wright, and you know what? I'm led to believe that I'm the Holy Father's son, and I'll tell you exactly why. I had a Bible shake in my hand, and the key fell out into my hand. I took it down to the Camas mill, and I took it, and I had it in my hand, and I said, anything worth having's worth working for. And God sent me there, and God had done this to me, and God had put me in that position. And there's a woman named Susan Jane Donahoe that's staying down here in Camas, and I'll tell you what, events happened in that house, and I told Susan, and I have had words with her, and I even posted them here on the internet site, because why? I don't do things behind people's backs. I am not underhanded. I am not underhanded. I tell you guys the truth, and the whole truth, no matter if I'm condemned or whether I'm blessed by the Holy Father. You know why? Because it's like Nineveh, and I was led to come forward to tell you guys these things. I mean, I don't even know what I'm going to say before I'm ever saying it, because the Holy Father works within me. I am in Him, and He is in me, and we are one and the same. And I sit here today before you. Maybe you think this guy right here is talking blasphemy, but this guy right here is telling you. March 2014, an event happened right around the 8th when the Malaysian airline and stuff disappeared and stuff, and I do believe that there was a planetary alignment during that time as well. And it's also been revealed into my heart and stuff. Maybe somebody would like to check that. But now we have another planetary alignment, and it's due November 17, 24, and that is today. Matter of fact, I was just noticing that there was a full moon out last night. I believe I got a glimpse of it. I'm 1,000 feet. I'm like 1,000 feet above sea level here, above Camas. There could be a tsunami coming. There could be a lot of things coming. But God has pulled me back and pulled me away into this position. And I've tried to let people know the very things that I've been saying. Now, right here, it says, right here on this, I warned you that November 17, 24 will change your entire life. Are you ready? Now, you know what? Now I see this, and this is the date, and this has kind of been revealed to me. Do I want to send the world into a panic or anything? No, I absolutely would not want to. But what I would say is, you can read Revelations, the King James Version of the Bible. You can get right in to watching Revelations if something is happening today. And you know what? That something very spiritual may be happening today. And you know what? At least I'm going to have an open heart to it. I've been let off and pulled off here. I don't know whether people are going to start acting out or acting strange. But I will tell you, I had a conversation with Susan Jane Donahoe just hours ago. I was down at the steamboat landing. We had a conversation where God wants me to forgive everybody. And I told her, even you, Susan, God wants me to forgive you. And for all the things that happened at that house at 1007 7th Avenue, Camas, Washington, right there on the corner, right there next to that park right there, they cut down the trees, and they actually put an eagle sitting on a stump right there, and in swooped the eagle. I just want you guys to know I was compelled to even drive past there yesterday and report back to you today. God works within my heart. I have been out of ways, and there's people that are looking around and stuff, and people are happy to see me. And there's one woman that, I think that she's, getting into a better position at the store, and she's seen me, and she looked, and I have the friction between me and her. She has a worried look in her eyes. She knows, I know that she's heard rumors about me. They're more than rumors, baby. And it's true that the Holy Father has used me, and I'm not going to lie to any of you. And I feel the frictions of the world. I feel people positive and happy, and that makes me happy to see people happy. But I do see the frictions of the world still, and it should concern you if it concerns me. If it concerns me, it's because there's a friction between me and God in this whole situation. You know, I tell people, I study, you know, the minute stuff, like dust. Why does dust happen here? Such as, you've got a dust storm that's come across California recently. You know, that there sounds like something biblical, like the swarm or something, you know. And there's many things, but now we're up on this here date, and I want you to look at this. This here full moon, it's an alignment of planets. I think there was an alignment, line of planets back then, because I was getting that feeling like, you know, God was telling me this, or I was getting this direction that there is a connection here when all this stuff was happening in Camas, Washington, and I was led here, and I've been led by God. I swore I would never come back to Camas, and God has forced me to come back for this very thing, and this very moment, maybe even to report to you now. And to me, if I do not come and tell you, this is Nineveh, God sent me to begin with. I don't want to send you into a panic. I want to ease your heart and prepare you for things that are about to come. Donald Trump is the Antichrist. It's been revealed to me. When I spun the wheel on Red with Taylor Swift, I tell you, God took over my life, and it happened like this, and we never know what's next. And I'm just telling you the truth. You know, I surround myself with beautiful women. Why? Well, I love women, for number one. And number two, it makes me feel happy. And if I'm happy, the world's a happier place. But if I get friction happens, you know. It's not my fault that people do wrongness and they're not at one with God. Because if you become one with God Almighty, you know, you don't have to serve me when you're serving the Holy Father. By serving the Holy Father, you've already served the Lord. You know, I mean, I'm just telling you the truth. You put the Holy Father and God and everything above all of your physical needs, and your physical needs will be met because you'll overcome them. Now, I'm just telling you food for thought this morning. I'm telling you the absolute truth as far as I know it. Why? I have no reason to lie to you, and I have everything to gain. I don't want your money. Don't send me donations of money. I'm not a panhandler. I want you to know I'm not a panhandler. Now, I'm going to post this here internet, and I'm going to post this thing right here, and check it out. I'd love to be singing. I've been compelled to meditate. I mean, and I'm telling you the truth, because if I'm not telling the truth to you, I'm failing the Holy Father. And by telling you the truth, I'm not failing the Holy Father. So in that asset, I feel wonderful for serving the Holy Father, which in regard serves you. And have a wonderful day. And I love you more than the Holy Father does. And I feel His rage upon the earth, but it needs to be overcome by love and joy. And you guys have a wonderful day, and don't say that John T. Wright never told you so. And I am the Lord, Father in heaven's used me, and it's been revealed to me. I don't want to harm anybody, and I don't want anybody to be harmed. And I'm telling you the truth. You know why? Because if I'm lying, I am fucking dying, and I'm burning in hell forever. And if I'm telling the truth, I will be rewarded and liberated, and so will you. And anyway, it's just food for thought. It's great food for thought, and I am here. I'm an apple. You want to take a bite?